How can you make one-on-ones more effective? Well, I'm going to tell you how coming up right now. Hello everyone, Michael Finley here with another episode of Leadership Roll Call, where we give you tips, suggestions, and recommendations on how to become a more effective leader. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing. So our topic today is one-on-ones and how to make them more effective. One-on-ones are meetings between a manager and their employee to make sure that goals are aligned and expectations are being met. But they can also be used to discover development opportunities for an employee, to boost performance, to cover any issue that's going on. It's a great opportunity for a manager to discuss things with an employee and show that they're supporting them. We've mentioned before about a study that shows that 50% of the people that quit a job usually do it to get away from their manager. Effective one-on-ones will increase communication between you and your employee and maybe get each side to understand each other just a little bit better. So how do we make our one-on-ones more effective? Well, there's a couple of things you can do. First, let's talk about frequency. Ideally, a one-on-one meeting once a week is suggested. Now, if for someone with over 5 employees, that gets a little bit difficult. So twice a month is your next one. There are some managers out there that believe they should have a one-on-one once a month with their employees. Now, if that's the case, just to understand, a lot can go on in that month, and there's a lot of ground that you have to cover. Now, and also the problem is that say you have a new employee or you've given new responsibilities to an employee. Once a month maybe too much time between meetings. So ideally, once or twice a month. That's the suggestion. Next, you need to schedule one-on-ones, not wait for them to happen. By scheduling one-on-ones, it lets the employee know that they matter and it's less likely to get bumped. So make sure that you schedule your one-on-ones. Regarding the length of the meeting, it really depends on what's going on. So some people just schedule 30 minutes every single week. I would ask you to be a little bit more flexible with your time because there may be a critical issue that you need to discuss and 30 minutes isn't that long. A few years ago, a rule of thumb came out, or this suggestion came out for the 10-10-10 rule for one-on-one meetings. 10 minutes for you, 10 minutes for me, and 10 minutes for the future. I would strongly urge you to stay away from this because are you really only going to give your employee 10 minutes to discuss something? What if there's something critical going on? So you want to stay away from that rule. Be flexible with your time to make sure that things that need to be discussed have time to be discussed. Now, regarding the topic, there are those that believe that one-on-ones are used to have a project update or status update for what's going on. If that is all you're using one-on-ones for, you're missing some great opportunities here. One-on-ones can be used for not only status and project updates, but it can also be used for the employee's development, some coaching opportunities. Maybe you need to give them feedback on something. Maybe you need to recognize their contributions of something. Maybe there's something that we need to float an idea by to see what they think or to take the temperature of the team as a whole. So don't limit yourself with just status updates in your one-on-one. Again, be flexible enough and have the time enough set aside that you can discuss some important matters. There's some great opportunities there. Take advantage of them. And lastly, during a one-on-one, you want to make sure that you practice active listening. We've discussed this before. How don't just wait for an opportunity for you to say something. Really listen to what the employee is saying. Ask good open-ended questions to dig a little bit deeper and find some root causes of things. And listen to what they say. Effective one-on-ones have great benefits. You can strengthen relationships. You can address some performance issues. You can coach them on something. You can align those expectations and recognize their contributions. So please don't limit yourself to that status update. Use one-on-ones to be more effective and to show your employee that they matter. I hope this brief overview of one-on-ones and how to make them more effective was beneficial to you. If you have a comment about this topic or any topic you would like to see, please put it in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. Until next time, good luck with making your one-on-ones more effective.